Hey everybody, George Chamberlin here, watching your dollars on this Wednesday morning. Here it is, the 12th of October. The month is going by quickly. Big announcement, well, not a big announcement, not a surprise announcement, but an interesting announcement from OPEC. That's the big oil guys around the world. 12 countries make up the cartel. They control a tremendous amount of the world's oil, obviously. And they announced that they are lowering their forecast for oil consumption for the rest of this year and into next year because of just the weakness in the global economies, as well as concerted efforts in two huge countries, India and China, to really cut down on consumption. OPEC is a big organization. Come on over and take a look at this here. This is an interesting chart. Now, this is as of 2010, but I'm sure it's still pretty accurate. First of all, this chart here shows this is a share of world crude oil reserves. This area here is OPEC, controlling a significant amount of the reserves, 2/3 obviously, maybe a little bit more than that. And this is non-OPEC members. Now, here's the one that might surprise a lot of people. If you ask people what countries that are members of OPEC dominate the amount of oil reserves they have, you're going to say Saudi Arabia, you're going to say stuff like that. Well, that's not a bad call. Saudi Arabia, this green here, is number 2. But look at this over here, this one here. Venezuela, down in Latin America, they controlled a little bit more than 24%, where Saudi Arabia is followed by about 22%. Scary is the fact that third on the list is Iran, with a fairly sizable amount. I think it's about 15% of the reserves, and then it kind of dwindles. Iraq, Kuwait, United Arab Emirates after that. But it does show that we are kind of still at the mercy of these guys. That could change dramatically overnight if the United States ever went into a position where it was developing our reserves here. We got the oil, we just don't have the reserves, and that's for environmental and other reasons, and a very political hot potato, no doubt about that. Watching your dollars, I'm George Chamberlin. Have a good one.